Welcome everyone to the first part of our Year 6 special here with the Columbus Blue Jackets. So we are going to do the entire regular season in this episode. Hopefully I can keep it under 45 minutes. That would be the preferred time. 35 to 45 minutes, that range, that would be perfect. But no promises, as always. No more promises from me because, I haven't been keeping them. So that's what I'd like it to be. I've looked back at some of my other specials, and it's been around that time, so that's what I can hope. So assistant coach rotates goalies on. Perfect. I'm just getting everything ready here. We're going to go over some trades I did, and then we're going to get right into it. We are going to look at the stats 3 times. We're going to look at it at Christmas, the Christmas time, not the All-Star break, the trade deadline, and then the end of the season. So we'll do stats wrap-up 3 times. And, so it should be fun. Here are my trades right here, right? Yes, these are my trades. All right, perfect. I'm going to keep them right here. So, let's start this thing. We made a couple trades here, just 2. We did get rid of Johnson. We did get rid of Eberle like you guys wanted. So I'm going to show you guys our lines first. So that's the main thing. I'm just going to take a look around here first, see if I need to look at anything. Nope. All right. We're good. So I'm going to show you guys our lines. And I'm going to start with the first trade. One thing you're going to be noticing here is Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. I went with Nugent-Hopkins instead of Nylander. So we acquired Ryan Nugent-Hopkins from the Edmonton Oilers in exchange for Jordan Eberle, a 2021 second-round pick of ours, and a 2022 third-round pick of ours. So we gave Eberle back to Edmonton, 87 overall, that's what he was. We got Ryan Nugent-Hopkins here, who can play on the first line right wing. I think that's a good position for him. I was debating whether Drouin should play right wing or not, but I decided let's keep Drouin on the left-hand side because he did well last year. 99 points for Nugent-Hopkins last year. He was playing with Taylor Hall. I can only imagine what he'll do with Drouin and McDavid now. Hopefully that goes well. So this is going to be our lineup here. Loibel, is that his name? I don't know how to pronounce it. He jumped up here. He's going to be playing on the 4th line. I like his defensive category, that's why. And I think he had a pretty decent AHL season. And Atkinson, we're bringing him back up as well. He had a pretty good year down there. And there was no one really that was better. Bjorkstrand, I decided to send him back down. I think he's going to be a trading asset. So on defense, we did acquire Carl Alzner there in exchange for... here was the trade. It was Carl Alzner, Washington's 2020 first and second round picks. So we got 2 picks out of it too, which was pretty awesome. So we got their first rounder for this year and their second rounder. And we traded Matt Calvert, Jack Johnson, Warkowski, and Manning, which were just 2 prospects that were like 3 stars, 3.5 stars that I was never going to use because we've developed enough players already. So I think that was a pretty good trade. I like that trade. On both trades, I really do like. I think we did well on both of them. So in the American Hockey League, we have Sutter. He's playing the first line there. The guy we drafted this year, 4.5-star playmaker. He's going to be playing with Bjorkstrand and Dano so he can grow. And Joel Armey is down there as well. We acquired him. Wow, however you pronounce his name on the second line. So I'm just going to quickly show you guys this. Toth, the guy we signed in the offseason, he'll be the starting goalie. So, our team looks pretty good. I think those 2 trades will help us. Carl Alzner does have a better defensive awareness, a better defensive presence than Jack Johnson, which is something we need, especially for the penalty kill. Oh, I forgot to show you guys the penalty kill and power play, right? And Nugent-Hopkins is a better player than Eberle, and Eberle wasn't even scoring goals as a sniper, so might as well bring in another playmaker. So we got Johansson, McDavid, Drouin, and I decided to move Ryan Nugent-Hopkins down there for now. Nugent-Hopkins, Toffoli, and Monahan. And we got Murray and Alzner. Alzner, I wanted him to play on the power play as well because his shot's not that good, but he does have a decent offensive awareness. And I noticed the past couple of years, I was looking at the stats, we've allowed a few shorthanded goals, so I thought maybe a defensive defenseman would help that out as well. And our first line power play can get the job done, right? So on the penalty kill here, we got Alzner. He made his way up. Ekman Larsson's still going to be there. An offensive defenseman, you could say, well, that's not a very good idea, but he's got the good stick checking and the good defensive awareness, so it's better than Eriksson or Savard, to be honest. So I think Alzner will help there, though, so he's got some pretty good stats, right? So we're already 5 minutes in. I've went over everything. We got Nugent Hopkins, we got Alzner, we got a few first-round picks, which is good this year. I think we kept ours, or if we didn't have ours, we acquired Washington's there. Here, I'll show you guys. Where's our picks? So yeah, we didn't have our first round pick this year, but Washington's was high, so I acquired theirs, and we have Washington's second, our second, because we don't have a first round pick next year, or a second round, or even a third round. So I decided might as well load up on the draft picks this year, since we're kind of midway through the GM mode, right? So we got a good draft class here. Got some good draft picks as well, so yeah. It's always good when you have a good draft class. I was looking at that, see all the players that are available. A lot of good ones, so I thought, why not? Let's get a lot of picks. So I thought I would just be able to trade Jack Johnson and Carl Alzner straight up, just those two players. But acquiring some picks, that was a bonus that I never expected, right? So anyway, now that I'm done talking and rambling about stupid shit, important, yet stupid shit, you guys want to see the sim, right? So because I am fucking insane, as always, I like to check things over again. I'm very picky about this shit, right? I want my goalies to play even time. I don't want Bobrovsky to play all 82 games. I've had that happen to me before in past GM modes, and it's pissed me off. I didn't like it. So let's get this season started here. The only thing that's going to interrupt us is going to be checking the stats 3 times. The progress reports I'm not really going to focus too much on. They're not that big of a deal. Maybe at the end of the year we'll look at that just once. But the stats 3 times and the scouting assignment. That's really the only 2 things that should interrupt us here. So I'm going to have to figure out some things we can talk about through this entire video. I did put up a Pinhead Pierre best and worst moments in gaming since I created the channel a few years ago. I did a montage. I spent most of the weekend on it. It's pretty good. I think I did a pretty decent job for my first ever montage. You guys go check that out. It's the main video on the channel. It's the channel trailer. So I think I did a good job. I've been getting a bit of feedback. A lot of people seem to like it. We're just gonna go 1 month everywhere for forwards and defense. So yeah, let's get into this. So we'll go all the way up to December 25th. And hopefully this is our year after getting eliminated in the first round last year. Hopefully this is our year. Let's see how we do. Alright, so we start off with the OT loss. Oh well. Patrick Hornquist leading Pittsburgh in goals, right? So, yeah, go check out the montage. I think I did a pretty decent job. There is an NHL... Oh, I just fucking choked. Oh my god. I just fucking choked on water. Oh, fuck me. Don't drink water when you're mid-sentence. That is not a smart idea. Anyway, where I left off there, there's NHL 14, NHL 15 highlights, GTA 4 and GTA 5 highlights. Holy shit, 7-1 loss, that's bad. And, 7-1 win right after. And then there's miscellaneous gameplay, just from other different games in there. So it's kind of like montages within a montage. I kind of divided the games up. So I was just going to throw random clips together, but I thought people want to skip to an NHL section, a GTA section, miscellaneous, right, that have their favorite moments, their favorite games that I play that would be highlighted, right? So we're not doing particularly well to start off, 3-4-2. If I want to have 3 parts to this, a regular season, a playoff, and an off season, I kind of need to make the playoffs, so that needs to happen. Come on. Please. Need wins. Alright. Come on. Gotta start winning some games here, boys. Do I have to switch up the lines already here? It's our new players. They have to mesh into the system. I understand that. There's a bunch of first-rounders here. Geez, Europe's full of first-rounders. Yeah, the queue is full of them. Let's go there let's actually take a 6-week trip there. So, that's November 25th. Whoops. That's December 25th. Last time I did that sim there, I thought November 25th was December 25th. Anyway, I might need to... What the fuck? 10-1? 10-1? Holy shit. 10-1. No mercy rule right there. There is no mercy in the NHL. Oh my goodness. 10-1. That is a game and a half right there. Holy shit. Alright. Wow. 10-1. Holy. Anyway, I might need to switch up the lines depending on how everything's going in our record. Sometimes it's a slow start. That happens a lot. See, we're starting to do a lot better here. Sometimes, I don't know, the simulation just wants you to have a slower start. Sometimes you have a really good start, and then it starts to fade off there. You start to do a lot worse. But, whatever, right? It is what it is. As long as we make the playoffs. We won 2 consecutive President's Trophies there. We didn't win last year. We were a point off. But that's not really my focus anymore. I just want to make the playoffs and have a long run. We're already 6 years in and I still haven't won a cup. Now, for those who have been around for a while know that I never won a cup in the Pittsburgh GM mode till year 7 and year 9. And then we went to the finals in year 10 and lost. So we were 2-1, our record there, Stanley Cup Finals. Minnesota... We won year 3, year 5, and year 7. I think I only did 8 years, and we won year 3, 5, and 7. So year 3 was a real big shock that we won, because we didn't make the playoffs in year 2, if I remember correctly. So, yeah. I'd like to win a cup this year or next year, definitely. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with next year. I think next year I want to do another one of these specials, kind of, get through 2 years relatively quickly, because this GM mode has been going on since, November, the end of November. So I'd like to finish it up soon, wrap it up with a couple years relatively quickly, so we can get through that. And then I can, do the final 2 years. I think I said to 10 years. Do the final... No, wait, well, if this is year 6 and 7, then 8, 9, and 10, yeah, we'll have 3 years left. I'm not even sure. I may just do 9 years. I may do the full 10. Like Minnesota, I only did 8. You never know, I might do 8. Pittsburgh's the only one I actually finished all 10. Sometimes I like to just change it up. If we've won a bunch after 7 or 8 years, I just kind of stop. But we haven't won yet, so maybe it will be all 10 years. I don't know. I want to move on to another team, do another GM mode vote. I want you guys to be involved in that, of course. So, yeah. Tim Erickson leads in plus-minus. That's a really interesting stat. Especially for him. Why is he leading it? That's not a good thing. I don't like that. That's a really bad stat, that is. Because he's only getting 3rd defensive line minutes. So, it's either he's on the ice at the right time, or something's up. So we got a lot of picks here, so I gotta... Yeah, oh yeah. Let's go there another 6 weeks. I know I said we spread it out, but this is looking good. That's what we need, some depth forwards, right? December 25th. Then we'll do our first stats wrap-up. See if I need to make any changes to the lines. I don't have your guys' opinions, because this is all one episode, right? That's the downfall, but I'm going to have to go based on my judgment, which is fine. But we're starting to win some games here, so I might not have to change anything. It's pretty good. One thing I will say now is if the point totals are down for Drouin and McDavid, oh my god, the phone, never fails. It always rings when I record, right? Anyway, someone better pick that up. Anyway, if the point total is down for Drouin and McDavid, I've said this before, don't take it as they're not performing. The scoring's just more spread out. Geez, someone needs to pick up that fucking phone. God damn it. Anyway, like I said, scoring is more spread out. That's what I like. But McDavid did have 100 points, so I do have some high expectations. But we're starting to get on a roll here, so I'm not going to change anything. 21, 8, and 4. Pretty good record. We are 4th in the NHL. We're not going to catch San Jose unless we go on a real good run. Look at them. 28, 7, and 1. They're in the Western Conference, though. The only team that really scares me right now, we beat Toronto 10-1. They're still near top of the league. The only team that scares me is Montreal so far, really, in the Eastern Conference. These two teams can battle it out all they want in the West. I haven't even looked at San Jose. San Jose, I don't remember where they were last year. You guys, if you can remember, tell me. Who's in last? Where's Washington? Oh, ho, ho. Washington is second last, and we have their first round pick and second round pick. This is good. This is really good. Oh, man. I don't necessarily need the first overall pick. Vancouver, they suck really bad. But, I mean, yeah. Washington, that's good. They're down there. That's good. You never know. With the draft lottery and how it works, they could get the first overall pick, too. So that's good. I think losing Carl Alsner didn't help them at all. So, goals for. We are 9th. But we are, how many off being top 5? Only 10 goals off being top 5. Goals against, we are first. That's a good category. That's where I want to be. The interesting category is going to be the penalty kill. As you guys know, we sucked last year. We were 29th and 30th. So that's going to be interesting. Power play, we were first last year. Pretty close to the top. That's what I like. Now, the penalty kill, there you go. The penalty kill is 3rd in the league. That is a lot better. So that trade for Carl Alsner really has paid off so far. That's good. I'm liking that. That's really good. We'll take a look at the American Hockey League stats at the end of the season. Trying to focus on the NHL right now. Get through this. Come on. Load. All right. So, we have Connor McDavid, 36 points, 33 games. I'm fine with that. Nugent Hopkins, 31. He's not getting the goals necessarily, but, he is the assist guy on that team, or on that line. Johansson, that's good on the second line. He's doing well. Same with Toffoli. Drouin, he's kind of down there, but, he's going to be a little under a point per game, but that's fine because he's been that way before, right? And as long as he can get me some goals here, that's fine as well, right? Ekblad's up there. That's good. Ekman Larson. All right. Monahan, 18 points. That's fine. Wenberg's got 15. That's pretty good. Reichel's got 12. He's got 9 goals. He had 21 last year, so that's really good for him. And then Leubel's even got 4 goals there. He's got some points up in there on that 4th line. That's good. It's nice to see. Plus, minus. All right. Only minus player, Cam Atkinson. That's fine. Goaltending-wise, Bobrovsky, yeah, he's having a good year. He's having a much better year than last year, goals against average-wise and save percentage-wise. He's already got 5 shutouts. That's how many he had last year, so he's doing well. Now, Lapainen's first year was last year, and he's already doing way better. Yeah, he's doing much better. Good for him. All right. So let's continue here. Let's get up to the All-Star break just so I can see who's on the team. I'm really pushing this, man. I'm pushing this so it's not 45, 55 an hour, I don't want that time frame to be way too high. I want it to be 35 to 45 minutes. So far, we're 18 minutes in, a little over. It's looking like it's going to be around there. We just got to keep going through it. We've lost a few in a row here. That's not good. Come on, boys. Boston Bruins, they're a good team. They beat us last year. We beat them 3-0 there. That's good. All right. I'm fine with that. Johansson's leading the team in goals. Drouin's close behind. We're almost halfway through the season. And Drouin's only got, 15 goals or something? 16 probably now. So he's on pace for 30, 35. He had 50 last year, but that's all right. There's the San Jose Sharks, the number 1 team in the league. We beat them 3-0. That's good. Every time Bobrovsky seems to win, he's getting a shutout, which is really nice. That's really good to see. Carl Alsner, he's a big help back there. It's a real big improvement in the penalty kill. Real big. Edmonton, they actually might be first place now. They're looking pretty good, but we beat them. We gave them Jordan Eberle back, so he's happy to at least be on a good team still. But he's in the tougher Western Conference as well, so that's difficult for him. But Drouin now is the team leading goals with 19, so there you go. He's starting to score some goals now. Sidney Crosby, Patrick Hornqvist, Evgeny Malkin, Tristan Jarry is now stepping in. All right, Fleury must be retired, or he's the backup. Or they're splitting the time. New York Islanders, they're not doing too well after they versed us in the playoffs a couple times. That's all right, though. I don't need to play them. I don't want to play them. They kicked our ass one time, didn't they? Or was that the Rangers? They both probably have. We're almost there at the All-Star break. Almost. I've probably got so many messages. Oh no, only one. Because I turned off notifications just so I wouldn't get anything. Oh shit, I deleted that message. Shit, I didn't mean to do that. Anyway. People have been wanting me to join parties and shit like that, but right now I have to record, so I said no. No thank you right now. Sorry I delete that message if you're watching. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to hit A instead of X, but whatever. So Crosby, McDavid, and Ovechkin. So McDavid, his first All-Star Game appearance. That's nice to see. Reinhart, Stamkos, Drew. I was about to say Drouin. It's Giroux. Van Riemsdyk, Barkov, Stahl. Stepan Turris, Zigamanis. Hamilton, Subban. Riley Letang. Letty Wellet. And goalies, Bobrovsky and Price. That's good to see. Bobrovsky's up in there. So Bobrovsky and McDavid were the only two All-Stars for our team. All right, then we got Hall, Sagan, and Kane. Shinkaruk, Couture, and Parise. Domi, Scheifele, Tarasenko, Gaudreau, Draisaitl, and Eberle made the All-Star team on their team on Edmonton. All right, so Shattenkirk, Doughty, Jones, Schultz, Fowler, Barry, and Packle and Fortin, I don't know how you pronounce that. So there's your All-Star teams. Pretty good shit right there. So let's get to the trade deadline. There it is. Look at that. Look at the stats again. See if I need to move anyone around. We're making good time here. Making good time. Come on, boys. Get some more wins. Come on. Yeah, there we go. All right, so scouting assignment. I think we're going to move on from the queue. I think the queue is scouted as much as it can go. Forwards, that is. I mean, they're top 10. We're going to have a top pick here, so we gotta really scout everywhere, right? We're going to have a top 2 pick. So I'm thinking that's where we'll be. Unless, Washington improves these next few months. But I'm going for a top-end forward or defenseman. I'm not sure yet. I'm thinking a top forward because I've been scouting there, but we've got some top forwards. So we've got everything. We've got all the pieces to the puzzle. We got the goalie, we got the top 2, and we got the top 6 lines. So, I mean, we're good. We're good. I mean, I don't know. It's just a bonus. They gave us Alzner, and they gave us their first rounder, and they're doing shitty. So, just a really big bonus for us. Maybe we can use this pick, this player, or the pick in general in a trade. Because some of you guys were saying Bobrovsky's getting old and we should trade him for a younger guy. But he's having a good year right now. So, I think we should just keep him for right now. We'll take a look at that later on, right? But he's doing well. Might as well keep him for another year. I see no need to move him. So really, this pick that we have could prove to be the next best player on our team. He could jump in a year or so. So that's really good. Looks like we're gonna be we're just laying in a bunch of wealth right now. We're just laying on money. We got a gold mine in players and prospects. So Vancouver, they're doing really bad. So they're probably near the bottom. They're probably near the bottom 3 still. All right, come on, boys. Win me a few more games. I'd like to get to 40 wins before a trade deadline. That's when you know that you're doing well. You're doing well. 40 wins before the trade deadline. It says something about your team. Come on, boys. We got a few games left, so yeah, we can get 2 wins here. We can get 2 wins. All right, so I'm gonna take a look at some defensemen now, just in case, because I'm not sure. You guys can tell me. you guys let me know, because we are going to have a top pick here with this, with the way that the season for the Washington Capitals is going. So what are we going to do? What are we going to do? I mean, we could trade the pick away, but what are we going to... We don't really need anything, right? We don't really need much. So I don't know. This is where I really don't know. OHL... No, I don't want to go there right now. We're going to go here for a month. Alright, perfect. There's the trade deadline. Can we get one more win before the trade deadline? See, I say that, and it probably won't happen. Probably won't. Watch. It did. Alright, we got to win. I'm going to refill my cup here. I need some water. My voice starts to hurt. Nothing popped up yet, so that's good. Alright. We won all those games. Wow. One game left. Alright. I think we have a chance to take that President's Trophy, though. Yeah, we don't need anything right now. Our team's doing well. We don't need anything. So, they've acquired this. I'm just looking for the big guys. Oh, Andy McDonald moved to Pittsburgh instead of Philly. Darren Helm. Just, looking for some guys that are in the NHL right now, Oh, that's our deal. Yeah, that's way back then. So, just looking for some, guys that we recognize. James Shepard. Tanner Pearson for a first. Alright. David Booth. Anderson there from Detroit. Alright. Yeah. Few things at the trade deadline. So we'll take a look at the stats again right now. Duran's got 31 goals. I said that he would get 30 or 35 this year, but he's starting to score, so, I was wrong. He'll get more than that. But anyway, we are now in second in the NHL, and we are only 2 points behind the Edmonton Oilers with 3 games in hand. So this is good. This is good. We start to pick up our game here. That's what I like to see. Goals for, we're there in 6th. We're not scoring like Edmonton, but we're winning hockey games. That's good. Goals against is way, way below the next best teams. Holy shit. See, that is where we are doing well. 1.97 goals against per game. That's amazing. Power play is now first in the NHL. The penalty kill is now first in the NHL. Oh, man. Wow, we are just on fire. This team needs no changes right now. And with that Washington pick, that's really good. Oh, I got to check and see if they're still near the bottom. Maybe they're in last now. I don't know. That'd be really nice. All right. So, we got Connor McDavid, point per game player. That's good. Ryan Nugent Hopkins and Ryan Johansson. They're both there, doing really well. Drouin, he's doing well. Toffoli, see, look. People always complain in their GM modes, Connor McDavid, he's not going to get another 100-point season. That's bullshit. That sucks, right? He's not performing. But look at this. His point totals are down because look at this spread out scoring. And look how good it is. 20 goals. 60 points. Almost 30 goals. 30 goals. 25 goals. Almost 20 goals, right? Spread out scoring. Ekman Larson, Ekblad as well. The spread out scoring is what I like to have in my GM modes, because then when you go into the playoffs, the sim just works better for you because you have more distribution of scoring and you're not relying on a few players on the top lines to get it done, right? Like Wenberg's got 20 points there. I mean, Reichel's kind of slowed down. He's not much of an assist guy, but I mean, he can get you 20 goals, right? He's getting 20 goals here. So, yeah, I mean, this is good. This is a good team. The only minus player is now Reichel. It was Atkinson before. So this is good. This is good. 1.82 goals against average. Holy shit. Holy shit. 9 shutouts. Lapainen's doing fine back there. The backup position. So there you guys go. We will take a look at the AHL shit at the end. I want to take a look and see where Washington is before we continue. Washington. Ooh, okay. So New York Rangers have dropped below them, so it's looking like a top 3 pick. All right. I need Washington to do really bad. Come on. This last part of the season. Can you guys just shit the bed? Is that all right? Can you guys do that? I really would like that. So, like I said before, what should we do, though, with that pick? Because it's going to be good. I don't want to... I'm willing to trade it away. I really am. So, what I might do for the first time ever is actually use the trade block and put that as one of the things I'm willing to give up. And then people start sending in trades on them, like the AI, and we'll see what we get. For a first time, I might actually do that. Every time I see us play Carolina, we never win. So I'm just writing down what I want to check after this Sims. Progress reports, AHL stats, NHL stats, just so I don't forget. Is that it? Just progress reports, AHL and NHL stats? Don't really need to check much else. I'm thinking. GM tracker, we'll look at that. Suppose. Oh yeah, league stats. League stats, right. And that should be good. It should be good there. And of course we'll look at the playoff bracket, so a few things we gotta do. Alright. So back to scouting. Yeah, see? It's 32 minutes almost. We should be done here before 45 minutes. Pretty good timing. Forwards or defense? Defense, we got top 10. Guaranteed 4 stars. It's not really what I like. If I end up having to keep the player that I draft, I want him to be 4.5 stars so I can have that trade value. Unless I trade him at the draft. Oh, look at this guy, 5-star. I want to make sure I want to know if that's real or not. Or if it's actually, actually 4-star, 4.5, right? Oh, yeah, we're ahead of San Jose now. Alright, so maybe we can win that 3rd President's Trophy in 4 seasons. Remember, we missed out by 1 point last year. Well, 2. So that kind of sucked. But it's Edmonton we're chasing for this, right? We had a few games in hand, which is good, but we'll see. Come on, boys. I'm not sure if this is going to be our best season. It may be our best season coming up here. I don't know. Because we haven't hit, there we go, we hit 50 wins, but we haven't hit 50 wins in a couple years. I think we hit 51 or 52 before. So, should be alright. Carl Alsner, look at that. He leads in plus-minus. Nugent Hopkins leads in assists. There you go. McDavid leads in assists now. Never mind. Alright. Yeah, this is definitely going to be the best year for the Blue Jackets. This will be our best year in franchise history. Definitely. We lost to Washington. We lost to the team we need. No, we need them to lose. What the hell? They're actually starting to play a lot better. Oh my god, they moved up the standings a little bit. They had to have. Great. So maybe the pick isn't going to be top 3. It was looking top 3. Maybe. Maybe it's still there now, looking at the Rangers record. We got to beat them. Come on. Alright. So, here we go. 54, 22, and 6 to end the season. Who we playing in the first round? We are playing the 40, 32, and 10 Buffalo Sabres. Alright. So, 54, 22, and 6. Let's see if that is our best season. Our defense is 5-star. Holy shit. Might as well just buy this shit. I mean, there's nothing I can really use it for anymore, but whatever. Was this our best year statistically? 114 points? No, 116 was our best. But, we actually scored a lot less goals than last year. but we played better defensively, which is the biggest part of this series that I need. I need to perform defensively in order to win Stanley Cups. That's how GM series work, right? We've let in the second most goals in our history. Last time we let in less than 200, we went to a third round. So that's really good. All right. So Stat Central, where were we? Team standings. Oh, another year where we were just 2 points off of the President's Trophy. Look at that. We were almost there. But so that's 2 consecutive years where we just missed out. San Jose, they dropped off a little. Boston, St. Louis, Pittsburgh, Chicago, Toronto. Really looking for where Washington. All right, Washington moved up the standings a little bit. So it's looking like a top 6 pick. So we could still trade it for some value or just keep the player. All right. Great. I was thinking it was going to be bottom 3, but they actually moved up a little. All right, so goals for. We are in 6th. Edmonton almost hit 300, but you know what? I think giving them Jordan Eberle helped them out and taking away Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. But we're fine. It's this number that you got to look at. Look at that. Goals against. One of only 2 teams to not let in 200 goals, and they were only 1 off, so we did really well. Power play percentage. Our power play kind of dropped off near the end there. That's all right, though. They're still only 1% or 2 off of number 1. The penalty kill, still first in the NHL. That is good going into the playoffs. You want to have a top penalty kill. So, yeah. Let's take a look at the American Hockey League regular season. I know it's not over yet. That's all right. They still have 3 games left, but we are close to the top. Last few years we've been shit, but we're right here. So that's good. That is us, right? Yeah. So, where are we in goals for? All right, we're first. Goals against. We're actually not doing that well in goals against. Kind of up there. Power play percentage, we're doing well. Penalty killing, we're doing well. Yeah, this team's doing well. All right. So, before we take a look at all the league stats, let's look at progress reports. We did GM tracker. We didn't look at the playoff bracket. I'll show you guys. I'll show that to you guys right now. Do playoff tree. This is who's playing where for next episode. All right, few good series in there. Chicago, Minnesota, Edmonton, Anaheim, San Jose, LA. That's a good one. Montreal, Toronto, Pittsburgh, Carolina. All right. So here you guys go. Showing you guys the playoff bracket for what's coming up. So I did that. I did the... Oh, yeah, progress reports will be next. I'm just making a checklist here. This definitely will be under 45 minutes. I can see that now. So progress reports. Same old, really. Sutter's growing. That's good. Yeah. So progress reports, nothing much there. GM tracker, we did that. We got to do AHL, NHL stats, and then the league. We'll look at the league stats, and then I'll be done. I'll be done this episode. Player stats of the season. AHL, we'll start with there. See how Sutter did. How'd he do? I don't even remember his first name. Was it Ben? I think it was Ben. I'm going to go with Ben. So Benjamin Sutter actually is leading our team in points. Wow, in the AHL. So he's going to turn out to be something good, I think. Dano's up there as well. As always, hovering in that 60-point range, right? Bjorkstrand, wow, he could jump up. He could be a good trading asset as well. All right. Goaltender. Yup. Roth is doing well. Perfect. All right. So let's focus on the stats that we actually care about. Care about a lot more, at least. So we did AHL, and we'll do... Yeah, just got to do the league and our team. All right, so point leader, Connor McDavid, 87 points, 13 points off of 100. Scored more goals, though. That's good. Good for Connor McDavid, using that shooting category. More spread out scoring, as I said before, so no big deal. 74 points for Nugent Hopkins again, he capped off at 89. Didn't score that much, but he's a playmaker. I didn't like when Eberle was scoring less because he's a sniper. He should be scoring, but Nugent Hopkins, 21 goals is fine. Johansson, 73 points. That's fine. That's where he hovers around. He's been on the second line. Drouin, only 69 points, but 41 goals. That's the big part right there, right? That's what I'm looking for in him. Toffoli, 65. His average, right? Scored more goals than last year. Monahan, again, his average. Ekman-Larsson dropped off a bit, but the forwards were getting more points this year than the defense. Makes sense. Ekblad, he had a good year. Murray, good year. Wenberg, yep, good year. Career high in goals. Alzner, he had a good year. Another good year in the plus-minus. Reichel, 15 goals. All right, so 15 to 20 goal scorer. All right, everyone did well. Everyone had a good year. Our only minus players were Reichel, Lobe, and Atkinson. So I think the biggest thing out of all these stats that you guys are going to kind of cringe at is Duran's 69 points. You think he should be at like 80-something, but that's all right. It's the 40 goals that matter. The first line scored a lot. Like a lot. And Johansson, I'm not going to move him up to the first line because look at how well he did on that second line there with Monahan and Toffoli, the support that he got from them as well. So no sense in moving Johansson up, right? He did well. This is what our lines are going to stay the same going into the playoffs. We were a top-tier team this year. Might as well. Goaltending, Bobrovsky, 47 wins. That would be a career best, I would say. Goals against, probably a career best. Save percentage, career best. Shutouts, didn't reach 12, but that's all right. Was 12 his best there? 12? Yeah, 12. All right. So, let's go to rookie skaters and check out the NHL. Rookie skaters, all right. Zugomanis and Blair. Van de Velde, he was one of the first overall picks, right? He was the first overall pick. San Jose got him, and now they're one of the top teams in the league. So that's pretty impressive right there. That was a quick rebuild for them. Let's go with goalies first. Bobrovsky leading in the stats-wise there. Only thing with San Jose is their goaltending's a bit weak. A few of these teams have pretty weak goaltenders. Fleury's at 80 overall. That's pretty bad. I don't know why he's playing that many games. But I'm just scrolling through this a little here. Like this guy should have played more than that other guy in San Jose. Scrolling through. I don't like to go over all the goaltending stats because there's a lot of them. Shutouts. Save percentage. Where's the goals against... Oh, that's back here. Bobrovsky had the best. All right. So, I'm trying to keep it under 45 minutes like I said it would, but that's probably not going to happen. It's going to be a few minutes over. That's all right. But Schultz at 80 points as a defenseman. That's pretty good. So we'll just scroll down here. Ekman-Larsson, he only had 49 in comparison to 73 last year, but that's all right. The offense was scoring more even scoring, like I said. So we will go down to 40 points there. All right. I don't really want to go over everything. Forwards, 113 points. Holy fuck. On the Edmonton Oilers, 113 plus 50. Eberle, oh my god. Oh my god. 111 points. We trade him, but again, he's the assist guy. He's not the goal scorer. He fit in there with Taylor Hall and Draisaitl. Draisaitl had 100 points. Oh my god. Holy shit, that's a good first line. Shit, we made the Edmonton Oilers better. We took away points from our guys. We evened it out, which is fine. But we made Edmonton better. I swear to God, if we get to the finals and we have to verse them and Eberle's there, Eberle, Fuck me, right? Crosby, he improved after a down couple years there. That's good for him. All right. Fuck. So we'll scroll down to the 65-point mark. Not going over this. Just kind of showing you guys here. Goals, yep. Hall, assists, yep. Eberle, who was just clearly feeding Hall the whole year, even though he's a fucking sniper himself. My God. Plus, minus. Yeah. Wow. So, it was a little over 45 minutes. I was wrong. Again. As always. But anyway, let me know. I'll record the playoffs in a couple days. So let me know your opinions on the Eberle trade, how this all turned out, because now Eberle is one of the top scoring players in the league, but I would have to say that's because of Hall and Draisaitl there. But let me know what you think of that, Eberle being at the top of the league, and our Ryan Nugent-Hopkins trade and our Carl Alzner trade. I think you guys are going to be satisfied with the Alzner trade. Maybe mixed opinions about the Nugent-Hopkins trade, considering what we just saw, and Eberle's at the top of the league, right? So yeah, and also let me know about what we should do with the Washington Capitals pick there, because it's going to be top 10, clearly. We're probably going to trade it away, or should we just... so we're probably going to trade away, or we're going to draft a player and trade him away. So either way, the person's getting traded or the pick itself is going to get traded. I don't think we need to keep him. I think we can acquire a better asset for it. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys for watching. Quickly show you guys the playoff tree before I exit. And I'd like to hear your opinions. Like I said, I'll record this in a few days, the playoff round, and hopefully we can make it to that Stanley Cup Finals. So I'll see you guys in the next part of the GM special. Bye-bye.